Two masters, two paths, one ultimate question: what is consciousness? On one side, Sri RaviShankar, a global spiritual leader known for breathwork, meditation, and the gentle art of inner peace. On the other, Sadhguru, a mystic who speaks of energy, awareness, and transforming life from the inside out. Both have touched millions, both guide people towards clarity and joy, but their approaches reflect two different gateways into the same inner universe. And at the heart of their teachings lies a symbol as old as time itself. The eye of consciousness, a inner seeing, what awakens when the mind becomes still. So, what truly separates their philosophies? Where do they meet? And how can you learn from the both paths? Stay with me as we can explore the eye of consciousness and discover how these two modern masters illuminate the journey within. How to make the witness state permanent. Stop fighting thoughts. Witnessing becomes permanent when you stop fighting thoughts and start watching them. Treat emotions like weather. Don't try to watch them, just observe. Witness consciously. Don't identify with internal dialogue, internal mind chattering. When the mind says, I am angry, I am scared, I am worried, I am not good enough, replace it with, there is anger arising. A worry thought is appearing. Fear is passing through the system. This simple shift removes identification instantly. Stay aware of the background stillness. No matter what is happening in the foreground, thoughts and emotions, the background awareness is always calm. Return to the background again and again. Eventually, the background becomes your home. Since you have entered the permanent witness state, emotions no longer overwhelm you. Thoughts come but do not control you. Peace comes by default. Stress reduces instantly. You respond instead of react. You feel bigger than your mind. Even during conflict, you feel stillness. Life feels lighter. Manifestation becomes faster. Intuition becomes sharp. You feel inside but not attached. This is beginning of inner freedom. But why am I consciousness? How am I consciousness? How can I realize that? Let's see. This is one of the deepest questions a human can ask. Here is the clearest, simple explanation of why are you consciousness without philosophy confusion. Because everything else you think you are changes. Look at your life. Your body changed. It was child, baby, teenager, adult aging, but you feel like the same I, witness, consciousness, unchanging, irrespective of time and space. Your thoughts change. A thousand thoughts come and went today, but no one of them did not change. A reflection of mirror is constantly showing, reflecting, but not changing. Your emotions change. Happiness, anger, sadness, all come and go. But something inside observes them. Your personality changed. You are not who you were 5 years ago. But the same sense of I remains. Everything changes except one who knows the change. That unchanging one is consciousness. This is why you are consciousness. Because you are always the observer, never the observed. You can observe your mind. You are not the mind. You can observe the mind, body. You are not the body. And you can observe the emotions. You are not the emotions. You can observe the thoughts. So you are not thoughts. Because you are always observer, never the observed. You are not objective. Whatever you can observe is not you. So here is observing. You, the pure consciousness, observing. The eye can't see the eye. The light can't see the because this is the reflection. Even if you see in front of the mirror, you can see the reflection of the eyes, not your own eyes, because it is seeing. That is the reason you can't see it. Because every experience requires knower. Without knower, no experience can experience. If you see a tree, tree is objective. Seeing is experience. Seer is you, knower. If you have a tongue, thought, the thought is object. Thinking is experience. Knower is you. Without the knower, no experience exists. This knower is consciousness, awareness, and alertness. Because without consciousness, nothing exists for you. Remove consciousness. There is no world, no body, no life, no sensation, no identity, no time, no experience. Everything happens in consciousness. Therefore, you must be consciousness. Then, where is consciousness? You are formless, you are shapeless, you are boundaryless, you are invisible, you are irreducible, you are fundamental, you are beyond time and space, you are eternal conscious being. So, all the experiences occur in you, but without you, no experience can experience. You are eternal, you are Satchitananda, existence, consciousness, bliss, and you can manifest anything, you can heal anything, you can attract anything when you realize your true self, self introspection, self inquiry. Because consciousness is only the thing you cannot remove. You can remove thoughts, you can remove beliefs, you can remove memories, emotions, identity, stories, and even your body part. But you can never remove awareness. Even if you try to stop thinking, awareness remains. This means awareness is your core nature. Uh, the joy, the ananda, the bliss is your core nature, because consciousness is only I that never changes. When you were 5 years old, you said I. At 15 years, you said I. At 35 years, you said I. Everything else changed, but I did not. This unchanging I is consciousness. Because consciousness is only thing directly known. You do not know the world directly. You do not know the body directly. You do not know the people directly. You do not know even your thoughts directly. You only know them through awareness. Awareness is only the self-evident. It is only thing that does not need proof. This is why ancient masters said your consciousness, because you are consciousness, because consciousness is the only thing you can never not be. You are consciousness because everything else about you, body, thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, imaginations, come and goes. But the awareness that knows them never changes. The awareness is you, the real you. When you know, realize, and experience this real you as a consciousness, you can heal anything, you can manifest anything, you can attract anything, you can achieve anything. You are Satchitananda. You are existence, consciousness, bliss. You are eternal. You are pure joy.